Hey guys, what's going on? It's DaleyGaming here, and I am back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Red Rising mod. Now, today we are going to be having the United States forces invading a North Korean, I don't know, it's some sort of military camp or labor camp, something along those lines, but obviously they are building some industrial things here. Maybe these are some military barracks here. These cranes could be working on building up the military base, something like that. Something's in production, and obviously Trump and his United States military want this to stop, you know? So the North Koreans have put up a very nice defensive line here. They have blocked off the road with some lovely wooden beams, but the bulk of their defenses is, of course, inside of this compound. They have two of these large-scale machine guns. Those should very much so tear apart some of these vehicles the U.S. have. Um, and besides that, they do have a couple of rocket launchers in here, but for the most part, they have small arms and, you know, light machine guns, that kind of a thing. Nothing too heavy because this base is not completely operational yet. So, looking on the US side of things, they are sending in the elites here. We've got, I believe this is Delta Force. Um, of course, widely expanded, a lot of members. They're just sending in the Rangers or something like that, something heavy because they really want to knock out this facility before it's operational. Um, and they have two of these Jeeps with a 50 cal attached on the back, as well as three Humvees and a whole lot of troops ready to shuffle into this base here. Now, if they do need some reinforcements, we are willing to give them about 50 more men, but other than that, this force is going to have to do it. These guys, they do have a couple of snipers in their army. They've got some rocket launchers, some shotguns, some assault rifles, things like that. So before we get this started, go ahead and check out my link to my new Discord in the description below if you want to go ahead and join that. My Twitter should also be down there, my Patreon, my merch shop, all that stuff. Go check that out if you want. Other than that, we're going to go in slow-mo for the first initial little bit here, and just to see some sweet cinematics. Alright, so we're going to press start, get rid of the HUD, and yep, there goes the firing. Starting off immediately, a whole lot of firing going down, and a whole lot of US troops going down as well. Looks like these wooden beams didn't stand a chance, but the North Korean defenses are doing quite well. Just one sec, I need to run hero position. Some sort of explosion there, I'm not sure what that came from. Probably some sort of rocket launcher, I would guess. But these machine guns are devastating the US lines, as you can see. They really need to work on getting those down. But other than that, I would say the US is doing pretty good. If they didn't have the support of these vehicles, I think they'd be doing a lot worse. Although, it looks like they are losing a couple guys out of the vehicles as well. Right now, it's just a complete spray. Just trying to fire into the North Korean lines, take out as many of these troops as possible. Half of the North Korean troops are elites, some of them are just regular standard assault infantry. Wow, that explosion just annihilated those guys. Holy cow. Alright, regardless, firing still continues on all fronts. Why don't we go into normal speed here. The firing on both sides has slowed down a little bit. North Koreans still have plenty of troops in the far back here, and the US does have some troops left. It looks like the Humvees are still firing away. A sniper got into this Humvee and is firing. That's an interesting choice, but none of the vehicles have been completely wiped out. Looks like some grenading going on here. The US is going to have some trouble with these guys, I have a feeling, because they are in such a nice little position here. They can't get through these fences, but they can shoot through them. So that's sort of a flaw in the design of the North Korean base here, because they will lose some men to US troops being able to fire upon them from the outside. Maybe if it was closed in, they'd get a bit more of a choke point, but sadly that is not the case with the North Koreans here. And there's firing going on just everywhere. Oh boy. And the Humvees are starting to clear in and really take out some of these guys. Random grenades going off, not being super effective. I suppose they're just trying to draw out these guys. But final stand going on back here. And we'll see what they can do. All of them seem to just be equipped with assault rifles. Nothing too powerful. A couple AK-74Us and AK-47s. And lots of US troops going down. These snipers, I think, are being devastating. Ooh. These guys are getting pounded by some rocket fire, and these boxes are starting to as well. Very few North Koreans left, but they're gonna fight to the last man. I have a feeling death would be better than having to go face a North Korean officer, you know? So we're actually gonna go ahead and go in slow-mo here, and we are going to try and get some North Korean reinforcements in here. So the North Koreans, obviously wanting to save their base, are going to go ahead and send in some more guys to try and take it back. Let's see, where's NK? YNRC. There it is. Okay, we'll send in some elite troops for him. Okay, you ready, boys? Let's go. Of course, their elite troops still carry fairly outdated weapons. Nothing too great, but there we go. Oh, they all turn simultaneously here. Player, oh no, player 1. No retreat. Alright. Control C, Control V. You don't want to look. Okay. There we go. Alright. A little squad. Not massive. But they are going to be leading a counteroffensive here. Okay. So, their last brother fell in there. And now it is their turn. Let's see. So why don't we go ahead and send one squad this way to try and flank the United States here. And then these guys can go in this way. And we're just going to make it easy on them and open up this gate here, just so they can actually get in. And they're going to want to storm in there. They aren't really going to want to waste any time. Really try and get behind some of these barriers, or else they will get cut down very quickly. And it looks like firing has already started from the US. They probably spotted a few of these guys storming around, you know? Yeah, no? Okay. Get some guys going this way. Yeah, still a good amount of elite US troops in there. I don't think the North Koreans are going to be able to stand a chance. This is pretty futile of Kim Jong-un to send these guys in, but you know what, he's going to give it a shot anyway, I guess. Alright, here we go. First of the elite commando units getting fired upon. A couple going down to some rocket fire there, which is a really devastating unit in the United States arsenal. These guys are trying their hardest to get in there. Let's open up some more gate areas here. Perhaps they blew up from the rocket fire. Oh god. Oh my god. These rockets are brutal. Jesus Christ. Okay. Guys, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh no. Oh my god. An entire just squad wiped out in a matter of seconds there. I'm gonna go all the way around. Can you not go under the bridge? Oh, you can't go under the bridges? That's freaking stupid. Alright, alright. Yeah, it would be dumb for us to leave it off like that. So, obviously the North Koreans know this area far, far better than the United States do. So they're able to flank around. They get troops all over the place now. Insurgent troops. Not necessarily insurgent. No, I don't think the North Koreans would manage to make any sort of insurgency like the Viet Cong had in the Vietnam War. But I do think they'll be able to have some military maneuvers that the US wouldn't be able to foresee. So they're going to be trying to take out some of these Humvees. I think that's the first step. Wipe out the United States' Humvee force. You know? Alright. So we're going to give them a couple more troops here. I want to see a real battle, you know? There we go. Okay, cool. So giving some reinforcements to these guys. Gonna go like this, and we're gonna go normal speed. Okay, so the North Koreans have sent in some elite troops on all sides of the US. The US is completely surrounded now, having to take cover on all sides pretty much. And these Humvees are just absolutely destroying the North Korean forces here. Try and take that guy out. Come on, guys. Let's put up a little bit of a fight here. Come on. Come on. Come on, just take him out. There you go. Okay, so I've wiped out those guys. And they're going to be able to force their way in a little bit better over here, I think. Should be good. There's still a U.S. soldier over there? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Heck yeah, U.S. resilience. And these guys over here are having a hell of a time. Try and take out this Humvee. Like, Humvees just are brutal. There we go. Okay. Now the North Koreans can kind of do some things over here. And start to fight back against the U.S. soldiers. I don't want the North Koreans to win by any means, but I just want to see a real battle, you know? And they're just kind of getting slaughtered here. I didn't realize just how underpowered the North Koreans were in this. Alright. These guys sort of just snuck around in there, which isn't exactly helpful for their cause. So, we're gonna bring them back around here. And maybe plop them in there. Okay. One more U.S. Humvee here. Oh my god. Almost got hit by their own rifle there. Alright, let's see if we can't get this guy to do some grenade and... Oh, he already threw it. Shit, why would you waste your grenade like that? Oh! Flank did not end up working out for that guy. Alright, buddy. Take him out. Nope. Alright, you're done. Alright, well, we still got a couple of North Korean elites over here. And we'll try and get them into a nice little flank position while the U.S. is focused on others. And they're opening fire to some effect, actually managing to take out a few of the U.S. soldiers there. But then they are almost all... Oh, okay, that was a hell of a grenade. Yeah, they all ended up going down on their own. Over here, let's see if we can't get some of these North Koreans into that Jeep. Maybe then they'll be able to do some things. If they get on that 50 cal. Yeah, let's take over these Humvees. See how that goes for us. Eat them! Yeah, this Humvee alone got 30 kills. Guy died. Alright. Well, shit. Oh god. Who's this guy? Alright, we managed to take him out. Oh, he's not fully dead. He was just concussed. He's not getting back in the Humvee, at least. And the North Koreans are attempting to take him out. Oh, one of the North Koreans goes down. And this guy's just not doing anything. What the hell, bruh? That one American soldier is nearly taking out all of these guys. This guy is complete garbage at his job. He's not actually dead, he's just knocked out by his grenade. Yep, there he goes. Alright, so an interesting battle. This is actually the first battle I've made in a couple months, because the rest were just sort of stockpiled for college. So let's go over and see how it looks. So yellow are the North Koreans, red are the United States. United States took monumentous losses at the very beginning here. Not a clean operation at all. But then once they piled in, once they took over the fort, they were pretty much in the clear. They took very few losses, only 3 or 4. And then the North Koreans just... Well, we had them stack on military mass, just trying to overthrow the U.S. from this position. But luckily for the United States, they were able to fend them off, mainly with the Humvee forces that they used. So, obviously, this little fortress is now U.S. territory. They have taken it over, and they'll probably dismantle it. They probably don't have much use for it or anything like that. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. Check out my Discord in the description below. I chat with you guys all the time on there. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.